Hi everyone. I looked at this 43 lessons at the age of 43 blog post, and I thought I should highlight some of the lessons that I have personally learned in my own journey. And this gentleman, I think it has been a very popular blog for a while, and but this particular article looks like it has not been edited crisply and it has been written in a hurry. That's what it feels like. So I won't highlight some things, some of the lines that I don't understand, but some of the things that I have resonated with, I would like to highlight here. Okay. So here, one of the things I liked is the first lesson is everyone is suffering in their own private way. Although this may sound like a cliche, this is true. And often what we do is we don't put ourselves completely in others' shoes before we start judging them or start interacting with them in a way that fits our own personal agenda. So it's always important to remember it. That is emotional intelligence 101 anyway. The second thing is this is a lesson that I learned very late in life. I used to always try to fit into the most fashionable clothes of the season or whatever if I could afford them. But it's definitely not a good idea. You don't feel comfortable if they're ill-fitting. It's just a big mess. And when you find something that fits really well, buy six of them. That is so true. And my wardrobe is some of the things look so similar to each other, but I really at this point don't care because it is what it is, and it gives me the confidence to just carry myself wherever I am in whatever setting it is. So yeah, this is a very good lesson, I would say. Living walking distance from your kid's school is the ultimate life hack. So we got lucky in this aspect because our kids almost pretty much till they reached the age of 11, they had their school right across from the street. And it has been a blessing in disguise. You get up like half an hour before the school starts and get ready, and just you can just shove them into their classrooms literally, and it's just amazing. So resentment is a silent relationship killer. I believe that life is just too short to hold on to any kind of resentment to others. I learned this very late again after, unfortunately, some of my personal relationships broke down. Some of them in a way that irreversibly broken down. So I strongly request you to please, forgive, forget, and do whatever it takes to come to a middle ground if possible. Otherwise, just, it is what it is, get off the train of your life's journey there and just move on to another chapter. That's what I would request you to do. So just resentment is just not worth it. Again, going into the same aspect is you get a second shot with those who are still here. So if you can make amends, if you can just say sorry, if you can just try to strike up that conversation of people that you're missing with. I have personally tried to do that. Some of my friends who just started ghosting me, I just try to reconnect, but they just don't want to do it, which is completely fine. Good for them if they have new friends, but I've also tried to move on, make new friends. So yeah, just it's not worth it if you are not comfortable in the company that you are in. So the next thing is if someone asks you the same question three times, make it a public Google Doc. This is the reason why I blog every day. It's because whatever I'm learning in the process of living life, if I'm able to share that wisdom with anybody else who is looking for the same, that is definitely a win for me, and it feels really great if somebody comes to my site looking for some help. So it's yeah. Money stress plummeted when we realized we don't have to leave our kids a meaningful inheritance. So uh, it's kind of self-inflicted. I feel that we have this pressure to save, and accumulate for our kids, but actually, kids, Generation Z, and everybody, they're live and the let live kind of people, so they don't really expect a whole lot from us. That's what it looks like at this point of time, and we have told our children that we will not be paying a whole lot for colleges, for their colleges, because we also have to plan for our retirement. So there you go. Yeah, it's ultimately a choice that you will have to make. So So let's go to the next one. Everyone wants to be seen. Yep, you and me too. Absolutely. The reason why I want to consider myself doing meaningful work and want to create as much impact, positive impact, as long as I am here in this world, and is the reason why I blog and vlog, right? So, and I see that everybody around me also have this urge to be seen, whether they are in a professional setting or a personal setting. They want their words to matter. They want their words to impact. So that's what connects us together as humanity. That's what I feel like. And every couple of years to blow up your identity, it's cathartic. Okay, so what happens is, as we live our lives, we just get pigeonholed into some of the roles that we are playing, and they start to define us, and that can be a little um, problematic, especially if there are some roles that we are not enjoying. It's always good to revisit the roles that we are playing in our life, and we can just blow it up, as he suggests. I highly recommend this because I've been trying to do that myself for a few years now. Blaise Pascal was right. All of mankind's struggle stems from his inability to spend 15 minutes with his thoughts. This is especially true in the digital age, when we are consuming, and we are not actually leaving any time for ourselves without any stimulation. So it is very important that we actually just stay put. I won't call it a meditation if you're not comfortable with it, but it is what it is. Just without any external stimuli, if you could just stay with yourself for a few minutes, especially in this digital age, it is going to be a game changer. Okay, and this is, I have written about it quite a bit actually. Coming to terms with our own mortality, coming to terms with our own finiteness is so relieving. Life is too short for us to, just keep um, living as if we are going to live forever. So just make your plans, do them, have your bucket list, start checking them off, just live the way you wanted to live. So good luck, and thank you to Rad Reads for this awesome thing. Thank you. Bye.